evening. Hello, Lord. Hello, Clyde. How are we? Are we okay? Yeah, coffee's definitely a psychosomatic effect, mate. I think I just need to live on it. That's I'm on the zero sugar Kong Lidl premium energy drink tonight, just to keep me going. Evening, Goldfish. How are we? Have we all had a good week? I missed you all. Can you hear me okay? I was having problems with the stream and I realised I'd not plugged my microphone on. So, it's all right. I'm getting notifications and all sort of stuff come up. I've got a blue thing saying start a poll. Trillicus the Great, how are we? Corey, are you okay? I'm glad that we're all here again. Happy Sunday. Active Fryer, how are we doing, dude? Good to have you here, mate. I've been missing doing my hobby this week. I'll be honest. It's been a week of pretty much hobby free. 211 in progress. How are we? Are we okay? I'm all good, Corey. I'm all good. What have you been up to this week, my friend? So, I'm relying on you guys to give me all the good news about the hobby this week, because I've been absolutely out of it. I've been in the middle of a Haven campsite in Wales, and very, very, very little hobbying going on. So, what's new? What is new with you and the hobby? Have I missed anything? Oh, I didn't think they'd release the Exodites that soon. Evening, Rich, mate. It was very, very warm. Even with a factor 100 on, I still managed to get a little bit sunburnt. Brian, how are we, sausage? Are you okay? Ginger Tom Jones comes out of Wales. That's it. That's it. I was going to carry on with the Space Wolves, but I'm going to grab a couple of more minis as well, because it's more this one. This one's been sat looking at me, and I want to do a little bit more on him. So what do we think? Squirrel, how are we? Are we okay? What do we think? Should we do some more Space Wolves, or should we do Doug the Flatulent? Put a bit more on him. He won't take a lot. Right, so get cracking. Yes, Clyde. Roger. Yeah, I had a really good week in Wales. The kids had a fantastic time, which is the main thing. You know, they met a lot of lovely little friends and stuff. It was a proper family-centric campsite, so they had an absolute ball, which is what it's all about. Active Fry says Space Wolves. Yes, man. Try Trilictus the Grey. I'm just going to call you Licky. Licky, I'm pretty much the same. Noah, how are we, my friend? Are we okay? I'm going to try and put some more layers on him. Robert George, how are you, mate? Good to have you here. So what are we all working on tonight? Let me know in the chat what we're all painting while I'm painting Doug the Flatulent. Yeah, I need a week's holiday to recover from a week's holiday, Noah. Don't know whether you've got kids, but they're bloody exhausting. They are absolutely ran me ragged all week. But they've had a good time. So that's the main thing. Oh, Sicarian tank, Rick. I need to see that on the Discord, mucker. How's the family, Rich? Are they all good? Salamander infiltrators. Nice. Corey's on a squad of grey hunters. I'm a bit jealous there, mate. I haven't got any grey hunters yet. Does the Space Wolf Combat Patrol come with grey hunters, or is it just Blood Claws and the Terminators and the Wolfen? I can't remember. I think it's just the Blood Claws that comes in the Combat Patrol, and I'll be getting that to paint. Don't forget, 13th of September. I don't know why I've got two pinkies up. Blood Claws. Thought so. Squirrel, mate, if you're baking a Nighthaunt birthday cake, Clyde, you're a legend. I love you so much. You're an absolute legend. Thank you very much. Back to Squirrel quickly, because he put something very important in chat. He's baking a Nighthaunt birthday cake for his son. And one, I need to know how a Nighthaunt birthday cake looks. Two, I need to know how you're going to make it. And three, I need to see all the pictures in the Discord. I hope he's got some new miniatures to go with that. Luke Hawk, how are we doing? That was really generous, Clyde. You're an absolute legend. Absolute legend. Attempted. So what? Yeah, all good over here. Just gonna start layering up some greens. I think I'm just gonna stick with the army painter, and because that's what the base colour is, and I'm gonna add a load of yellow into it. I've got the real hankering, because most of our painting is fast. I try and get things boxed off as quick as I can. Luke Hawk Green is the bestest. And I don't know whether you've seen Moonstone, the game, but their miniatures are bloody brilliant. This is Doug the Flatulent. He's got a goblin riding his back, and he's a little pug dog. And you can't beat a good old whimsical miniature. And I'm hoping that I'm going to PeachCon on the 9th of August, and I'm hoping that they'll have some kind of representation there for Moonstone. I'm a bit excited. It's going to be my first expo ever, let alone like while having a YouTube channel and stuff. But it's going to be well exciting. Meet Peachy and the team. Anyway, I was saying, like, most of my painting is really, really fast. I do it so fast just to, well, for me, I just try and get stuff boxed off really quick to get stuff off the backlog and onto the tabletop or into the display case. It's very rare, especially at the minute, that I actually take time and sort of do some nice blends or glazes and get some nice transitions in colour. And I'd really, really, once I get these Space Wolves sort of mostly boxed off. I'm going to try and get a couple of Space Wolf characters, and I'm going to spend quite a bit of time, I should imagine, painting them up to Bowler. How are we? Are you okay? Yes, I need to see the picture, good or bad, and I need to see your lad's face. And I hope you got him some nice miniatures to go along with it as well, dude. Because otherwise, you'll be going in the book of grudges, mate. Andy, how are you? Andy, are you going to PeachCon? That's amazing news. That is amazing news. I shall look forward to seeing you. I'll be the one with the blue light on my head because I'm the designated first aider. But yeah, I'm going to get some of the Space Wolf characters and really take some time and try and get some nice sort of colour transitions and blends and stuff like that. And just take some time building up the layers of colour. Because I love painting, but I love getting stuff out quick as well. And sometimes I think I can quite easily get distracted by getting results out as opposed to enjoying just getting lovely colours on the model. So you can see there, I've just sort of literally mixed a couple of colours and just used the transitions up to highlight the skin. And it's just really thin layers. Just glaze it up. And it should give some nice contrast. Maybe. Exodite box with orcs is 98 quid. So about 75. Yeah, don't forget all. Wayland Games. They're your friendly local game store. When you're watching GingerDwarf Wargaming, I have got an affiliate link. So if you want to buy the Exodites, click that in my profile jobby and buy it through there, and you get your models at no extra cost, actually some nice discount, and I'll get a nice little kickback too. And that's awesome because it keeps the lights on. That'd be awesome. Are you, Andy, are you and Kath both coming up? Or down? Even? Be good to see both of you. Doing the breath holding thing again. So, yeah, if anyone can make it to PeachCon, that'd be amazing. I'll have a sticker with GingerDwarf on in case you don't recognise me. Or something. Just so I'm not easily recognisable. I do have stickers, by the way, Andy. And if you do come up and or come down, I shall give you a sticker, and you shall wear it with pride. Lord, you might be right. It's that slight pause. Slight pause, mate. I can't remember what colour I used to do is skinning. I think it was skeleton bone or something like that. So, was it skeleton bone? I think it was skeleton bone. Looks similar, doesn't it? How dare we have new dinosaurs, mate? They have the Exodites, and they were revealed a couple of weeks ago on one of the Games Workshop live streams, and I was expecting them to be like really later on in the year, but apparently they're pre-order this week, which is amazing news. Well, it's not, because I can't afford them, and I probably won't be getting them anyway. as much as I want them, because space elves riding dinosaurs, who wouldn't want that? That's just amazing. And yeah, but it's another faction. I've not got any Eldar at all. That's a lie. I do. I have one Eldar model. I have the Warhammer Plus thing with the Eldar on the what's it called? What's their big avatar? Avatar Kane thing crashed. Bugger. Yeah, that type jobby. But yeah, I'm not massive on Eldar, but Eldar riding dinosaurs, that's a different story, isn't it? That's completely off the chart. And I think I need it, but I've got a lot to do before I get it. I just hope it's not one of them ones that are one and done, goes out of stock, and you don't see it again for God knows how many years. Because Games Workshop are brilliant at that at the minute. Generating sort of false yeah, Licky, they do have the Exodites. They're basically Eldar that live in as I remember, they like live in small pockets. They're not Craftworld Eldar, they're like the proper old school Eldar that live in small pockets of sort of what Eldar civilization used to be before they went all sexual delinquents and born Slaanesh. I think I'm right about that. Yeah, that's right. Drakari, your daughter's in on the old Warhammer action as well, mate. That's good news. That's good news. I'm getting my well, my son's already into Warhammer massively. He's 7. And my little girl, who's 4, 5, at the end of this year, she really, really wants me to paint her pink Space Marines. So that'll be one of my projects that I'll be doing at some point. And the way I see it, that its opponents in house. You know, that's what you want, isn't it? And it's a healthy hobby, apart from the massive financial outlay that sometimes it can be. It's a healthy hobby for him to have. Much more better than sort of gaming or whatever, online gaming. Right, I'm going to try and put a dot of black in the middle of his eye. Silverlight, no drama, mate. I took note, and your name is in the book of grudges. But if you remedy that, mate, I'll let you off. I've still got the Timu Gretchen here, which are absolutely sick. They're amazing models. They really are. Really looking forward to painting these up. Some really interesting sculpts. They actually make me want to get a resin printer at some point. Maybe if the channel gets big enough, like one of the 3D printer jobbies will send me one for fun. Right, are you ready for this? Oh, Death Guard. She's a woman after my own heart. I love my Death Guard. Right. That's not the brush for that, is it? That is not the brush for that. Oh, what did you get, Kath? That's exciting. She's a lucky woman, and she is a lucky woman. What did you buy for her? I'll do. These brushes are toss. That's another thing that's happened. Rosemary and Co. I've got a new affiliate link with Rosemary and Co. And I've got some brushes on order from them that I'll be testing. They're Kalinsky Sable Series 33. Supposed to be really good brushes. We shall wait and see, won't we? But in terms of price, they're about £6 a brush for Kalinsky, proper Kalinsky Sable, handmade in the UK. They're about the cheapest high quality brush that you'll find. And yeah, I've got an affiliate link with them now, which was nice. So same as Wayland, same as Frontline Gaming. If you're in the US, if you're in the market for some new brushes, give a little click through my affiliate link, and I get 5%, I think, of the value of the sale. To no added cost to yourselves, which is awesome. You know, I think I need glasses at some point. Gonna put my big goggles on in a minute. Give me some chance to see. I do need some better lighting in here as well. Right. £1 and £1. £1 and £1 are the same. Yeah, I've never used any Rich, but everyone I speak to about painting say Rosemary and Co are the ones to go for. So it was good. I've got my magnifiers here, but I look like a proper biff when I'm wearing these, and I can't see anything. I can't read the chat. Just knock my brushes on the floor. Yeah, £1 and £1's the same. It's just British slang. These magnifiers really do magnify, don't they? Makes it a lot easier, to be honest. Need to get used to using them. Because that is a lot easier to see, because it's like 4 times bigger. Funny little pug face. But do my eyes look weird? Or weirder, at least, before anybody says anything. But you got this lot. Biff. Yeah. Absolute biff. I'm going to use some contrast paints to put some different colour tones down his legs and his snout and stuff. So I've got Guilliman Flesh and I've got Skeleton Horde here. And I find contrast paints really good for glazing and just adding a bit of warmth or depth to different areas of the model. I know, like they're designed for one-stop shop, paint, shade, and highlight, and that all in a one. But they've got far more uses than that. They're pretty good if you're careful with them. Pretty good. Not used any of the other speed paints yet. I'll probably change over to Army Painter as well at some point, because I am enjoying Army Painter speed paints at the minute. Army Painter Fanatic range at the minute. They are the dog's nuts when it comes to quality paints. They are really good. Don't like the brushes though. Army Painter brushes aren't very good. But I'm just using some thin down Skeleton Horde just to go in the recesses of his folds, his chin folds. We've all got them. Don't pretend like you ain't. I look like a serial killer. You know me so well. Pause for effect. So what are you working on tonight, Andy? Cornflakes never stood a chance. I've got yeah, I don't know whether have we all been to Wales before? I know some of you ain't because you're on the other side of the world, but really is. I've not been for a long time, 10 years or so, and probably more than that if I'm honest with myself. But it was really nice to go back, see Snowdonia, have a drive around the mountains. It's such a beautiful part of the world, really is. And they've got such good beaches. Who'd have thought it? But they have. And lots of sheep. Oh, loads of sheep. Oh, the Slayers, Clyde. Like, I used to have some. I didn't have many, but I used to have some dwarves for Old World a long time ago. But I love Fire Slayers, and I'd love to start a dwarf army again. But what I'm thinking I might do is do Leagues of Votan Combat Patrol, but with head swapped with Fire Slayers. So they've all got mohawks and crazy faces, and I think that would look quite good in the Leagues of Votan armor. I shall give it a bash at some point, I think. There we go. Beer. Supervising Kath, I don't blame you, mate. I need to get my wife painting. I think she'd enjoy it, and I think she'd be bloody good at it if she actually did it. But she'd certainly show me up, I think. But She's resistant. Maybe one day. Maybe one day, for like, maybe 5,000 subs, I'll get a painting on the channel. Something like that. You know, I bought these magnifiers as a bit of a... Thank you very much, Noah. Thank you very much. I used to have, like, a Mohawk not long ago. And I do kind of miss it. And I used to have a really big ginger beard. But it's too hot at the minute. Come September, I'll stop shaving. And it'll all come out. Literally. It'll be like a ginger bloom. Yeah, I bought these magnifiers as a bit of a joke from Temu because they're only like £5 or something. But they're actually decent. And they don't half help. I can actually see what I'm doing, which is gobsmacking. You know, Golden Demon, here we come. Now we can see what we're painting. We might be able to paint some decent minis. Right. Not sure what colour to do is flag. I think some red. It's got to be red, hasn't it? Because red's like flaggy colour. I've got some... I have to lift my flap up. I can't see. I'm use the contrast, the ball red. No, stick around, mate, and you will see it. You know, well, not this week. You know, it takes me a few weeks to grow my beard out, and once I grow my beard out, I'll cut the mohawk back in. Especially if the channel's doing well by then, because I won't have to go and work with normal people. I can sit here and talk to you guys and girls, and maybe this will be my job. I'm just going to do this in like a two-tone, I think. Just red at the bottom and white at the top. Maybe I'll try and freehand some kind of design down it. Quite excited about getting some Rosemary and Co brushes, because never really had decent brushes, I'll be honest. The Minotaur ones that are like my expensive ones, that where you can see they don't hold a tip. They are shocking, but they were cheap. I don't think they were Rosemary and Co cheap though, but they were shocking. So I won't be buying from them again. It was a Kickstarter that, from what I've seen, the feedback wasn't too great with it. Log on to Hobbit Feet. You can't see my feet. Or maybe you can. You've been setting up hidden cameras while I've been in Wales, Andy. I know what you like for feet, kid. You know. Mind you, I did quote Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit many times while we were in Wales at the wife, much to her disgust, I think, because it is like being in Middle Earth, and that's just the people. I'm doing my breath holding. Oh, nice one, Rich. I'm going to have a look at that after the stream's finished. So who's seen the new fantasy, the new old world starter set with the Chaos Knights and the Grand Cathay army in it? Because that's got me really itching for some old world shenanigans. And it looks like there's an easier way to get into it as well. So there's like smaller balanced armies, which is right up my street. Although I do like a big army, I like to have small ones as well that can be played out in a couple of hours instead of a day. So I might be tempted in picking that up when it's released. Someone's going to tell me it's been out now. Has it been released yet? Yeah, Noah. Wales is gorgeous, mate. Depending on which bit you're in. But Snowdonia and that was amazing. Yeah, the Chaos Knights. It's on shelves. Oh Jesus, I missed that. Was that released last week? Was it? I need to. Need to earn some money. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Yeah, I wanted to do some painting while I was on holiday. I took my little organizer carry case and a load of paints because I was going to paint up some Stormcast Eternal. Nice and easy paint schemes, aren't they? Just gold and some detailing and a couple of washes, and you've got. But I just didn't really get a chance with playing with the kids, playing on the beach, playing frisbee. You know, just having a great time. The kids didn't go to bed till bloody gone 10 every night, so didn't really have much hobby time. Which I think I was. My expectations were a little bit high on myself, with even hoping I'd get some, to be fair. What do we reckon to the two-tone flag? Might do yellow on the top, actually. What do we think? Might do yellow. I'm going to do the contrast yellow. The Imperial Fist. Because that is proper shiny. Kings of War. I've heard of that. I'm going to do some research. And I'll be more than happy for you to introduce me to it, mate. More than happy. Do you play yourself, Andy? Have you got Kings of War, or? You see, saying things like that sends me off on a tangent. What's that? Okay, Ginger Pope. Yes, man. Thank you very much, Silverline. I shall have a look at those in a little while. I don't touch too much on my laptop now, so I'm not. Do you think I can? Let me have a look. It was a cracking holiday, mate. It was a cracking holiday. Wasn't too busy, which was nice. There was plenty of space to get out of the way of folks if you needed to. The kids loved the 2p slot machines, and I spent far too much on the 2p slot machines, winning little crappy pieces of plastic, which the kids absolutely love. But it kept them happy for God knows hours. My boy's, he's like a bloody magpie. Anything shiny with flashing lights, that's him. He's all over it. So arcades was, yeah, Wales is beautiful, mate. Active Fryer, it is absolutely gobsmackingly beautiful. Not as beautiful as my wife, if she's watching. I know she's usually sneaking around in the background somewhere. Bless her. Bloody hell. What we were talking about. Oh. Yeah, I'll have a look at King's War. When you say stuff like that, it probably sends me head like I just start thinking I need to go and look. I need to look at that. What's Kings of War? What's that about? Did find another game that's interesting. It's like a skirmish / RPG type game called Eldfall Chronicles. It's been out a few years, but that looks really interesting. But again, it's another game system that, one, I probably can't afford to play, and two, I ain't got the time to play. But it's a nice thought when you go, I really want to have a go at that. Just going back and highlighting a couple of the things with white to bring out the edges again. And I'm going to go back over with a second coat of yellow. And that should bring out some natural, even more highlights, I'm hoping. And I can clean up any mistakes I've made as well. Because there's always them. Always them. Yeah, look, splodge red there. Dog's trying to get in. Sniffing at the bottom of the door. Bless him. My dogs were so happy to see me when I got back last night. Bloody road closure on the M6. Silver line. Yeah. Oh, I might have to have a look at this Mantic games then, mate. Especially if you're going to give me the Grand Tour, mucker. We'll have to sort something out. Yeah. Coming home last night. So I set off from Wales about 5 o'clock, expecting to be home about 8:30. I was like, yeah, that's brilliant. Enough time for the kids. Kids will be home at sort of reasonable bedtime hour because they were knackered and grumpy. The dogs were being looked after by my eldest son, who left them because he got to get ready and go to work and stuff today. So he'd text me and said, right, I'm gonna sort the dogs out and I'll be away about 6. And I was like, yeah, dogs are only left for a couple of hours. Cue my daughter, who needed to go to the toilet for a number 2. Bless her. did not want to go for a wild poo on the side of the road. I mean, nobody really enjoys a wild poo, unless you like got a mate holding a bag under your bum or something, you know. But yeah, so that sort of took about an extra half hour in the journey because she was really upset because she needed a toilet. So we found a little pub on the way home because we went back all through the valleys. So we found a nice little pub, pulled over. She went to the toilet, got back on the road. About half hour, you know, it was a big job. And then just getting on the M6, and I was behind a traffic, what they call traffic officer, motorway police jobby, not real police, you know, cone wranglers, who's got a wide load in front of him, and he was coming on. So I was like, right, I'll just sit behind him because he was kind of taking up a lane and a half, and it was busy. So I was like, yeah, I'll just sit here for a minute. And next thing I know, the bloody traffic cop number 1 Supremo, he put on "Don't Pass" on his thing, and he was weaving all over, and he closed the bloody motorway right in front of us for about another half hour while they were setting up for roadworks. And then we had to have a diversion because they closed it. And yeah, so I didn't get home till about 11 last night. Kids were knackered. Dogs were overexcited to see me. Completely overexcited, bless them. They get ridiculous. I love them because they're amazing. But I hadn't seen them for a week, so I kind of expected they were going to be some kind of stupid. Right, I really want some snakebite leather. Where is my snakebite leather? I have got paints everywhere. Usually have a little tidy up of my desk before I start a live stream because it's a bit can get a bit chaotic. Snakebite leather. But we've had a bit of a catch-up day on the household jobs, and washing 400 bits of washing from the week, and yeah, I haven't really had time, so everything's just bloody everywhere at the minute. I'm just going to put some snakebite leather on his saddle because snakebite leather is the best leather. I've already put it brown on it, but this is just going to tone it down and give it some right definition, using it as like a thick shade, I guess. So it'll act like a shade, but it'll tint the leather quite heavily as well. I'm hoping, anyway. Seems to be working. Seems to be getting the effect that I was wanting. Yeah, traffic womble, cone wrangler. You should be all right, Squirrel. You should be all right, mate. Whereabouts in Wales are you going, dude? North, south? North Wales is amazing. Yeah, but I really enjoyed it. You know, anyone looking for a cheap holiday in the UK, Haven campsite, Hafan Moor, whatever it's called. Haven by the Sea, it means in English. I know that because I googled it. And it's in Pwllheli. Pwllheli? Pwllheli. That's the only thing I'd say about Wales. They use a lot of extra letters for everything. It's like the person that made up the language was like, right, we've got all these letters, we're going to bloody use them. No matter how long it takes you to say my name. Sorry, I'm holding that off camera now. Need to get used to this. I kind of put my thing here because I know that's like where I need to hold it. But I'm not gonna because I'm weird. So he's starting to look half decent. I'm liking him. I'm gonna put some white on his teethers. Yeah, it's gonna be amazing. Just take the main coastal road all the way round Squirrel. That's the best road, unless you like the scenic route. And then obviously go through the valleys. Just be careful of stray sheep on the road. There was a lot. My little boy wanted to rescue each and every one of them. He was like, we need to stop and help it. It'll be fine. What sheep do. So, tell me more about Kings of War. Elodie, how are we doing? You okay, mate? You all good? Nice to have you with us. Sorry if I've missed anyone. I'm kind of hoping that this would make a sound when like people chat, but it doesn't. But it's probably something I've done wrong in the settings because I'm not that bright at computers. Takes me a while. I'll figure it out in the end, but put my goggles back on. I'm just going to try and brighten up his eyeballs a bit more. Yeah, I do like the goggles. Silverline, this is Moonstone the Game miniature. It's called Doug the Flatulent. He's a goblin riding a pug. Where's my camera? There he is. Look, can you see him? You should be able to see him now. So he's a goblin on a pug. It's a small little skirmish game made by Goblin King Games, and I got a set of 3 models for a Secret Santa thing a few years ago. Don't know what I've done with the other 2. They're usually up here somewhere, but I can't see behind my light. There's Beaky and another one. But yeah, they're really, really nice models. Proper nice models. All whimsical stuff. There's loads of different stuff. There's fairies and trolls and all kinds of weird stuff. But just purely for the fact of the style of the miniatures, it proper got me interested. And they've been sitting on my to-do pile for a long time. But fine, this one's about where I can call him. Bear me a second, the dogs have gone mad. Just wait a second. Okay. Come on in here, silly dogs. Lie down. Oh, hello. Sorry about that, guys and girls. The dogs went absolutely nuts. Apparently, they've been upstairs in the kids' bedroom and knocked stuff flying all over the place. So they're now in here with me. So you'll probably see my dogs. Chewy is the youngest. He's the one. He'll be sitting on my feet. Well, he's sitting next to my chair. Named Chewy after Chewbacca, but he is Chewy by name and Chewy by nature. He loves to Oh, you just sold Kings of War to me. Well done, Kath. I shall definitely be having a look at that. Definitely be having a look at that. No, but Chewy's here. Do you want to come and say hello, Chewy? Come here. Hello. Hello, my boy. This is my boy. He's Chewy. Aren't you? He's a good boy. And there's Deefa. Deefa. It's Deefa dog, obviously. Come here. Deefa. You have to push him out of the way. Come on. Chewy, let him in. Come on. Come on. Hello, Deefa. There's Deefa, look. He's ginger like me. Ain't you, baby? Good boy. They love sitting in here with me. Look at the camera. Give the camera your beautiful face. Two mental. They're two. They're supposed to be Cocker Spaniels, but they're massive. So they're not. I think they're probably Cocker Cross Springer Spaniels. Neither are they're not posh dogs. The Adifa, the eldest one, the ginger one, we rescued him from certain doom, and the wife wanted Deefa's proper loves me. Mind you, they both proper love me. The wife wanted a dog that would follow her around the same as Deefa follows me around, so she wanted a second dog. So we went and got Chewy off a farm up in Grantham, and he follows me around more than Deefa. So I've got two mad dogs that literally follow me around all day, every day, and the wife has got none. It's only because I walk them and feed them and everything. Bless them. Right. Yeah, two Cocker Spaniels, mate. Yeah. Cockapoo. And you see, we've got another dog. We've got a third dog, Bella. She's a Shih Tzu. She's a Shih Tzu cross poodle. Zersey, I didn't know you were here, mate. Welcome. You had a Belgian Shepherd. Nice. They're big, aren't they? Am I thinking right? They're the massive hairy things. Am I thinking correctly? I might not be. Not very often I think correctly. Let's be fair. Right, I want some Noon magic for his teeth. Liquid look. Collie sized. Ah. Okay. I like that. I was thinking of, I can't remember what they're called then. There's another shepherd dog or sheepdog that's absolutely massive. Hairy thing. I love me dogs. I do love me dogs. Keep me sane. Bless them. I'm just shading his teeth, trying to get them a little bit more defined, which has worked now. I'm just trying to wick off the excess of the wash. And then she was off the lead once walking in the woods. Oh. Oh, mate. A Malamute, beautiful dogs. They take a lot of walking, Andy. They take a lot of walking. Beautiful dogs, though. All dogs are beautiful. I've never met a dog that I didn't like yet. Especially these pair of Pratts. They're just sitting wagging the tail at me now. They're like, what are we doing, Dad? Are we going for a walk? No, you're not. It's bedtime. You'll hear him in a minute. They'll start playing. And they'll be growling and going at each other like mad things. Everyone thinks they're fighting. But they love each other dearly. So I'm just going to dab on some random colours now. Just to add a bit of definition to the cobblestone. Made these cobblestone bases with a texture roller. And air dry clay. Well, I used air dry clay and I used green stuff. Lord, you're not far wrong there, mate. Dogs are easier. A lot easier. Don't expect nothing from you. Just happy to have you scruff their ears. And don't let you down like people can either. And we're just going to give it a wash over with normal oil. When that's done, I'm going to call I'm just going to highlight his armour a little bit, actually. I'm going to use what we got. Iron hands. Should be alright. Looks like similar. Going to use my vibrating thing to mix that. Don't get excited, Kath. Why are you stopped? Pulled the plug out. There we go. So I'm hoping this is just a shade lighter than the metallic that I've used. Should be. It's not. It's about the same, innit? Just dog. Might do the rib down his crest. Might do that in gold. Can you hear me dogs mooching around? I think I'm going to do his lance white. Just set it out. What the hell was on the end of my brush? Because he's a noble goblin. Has anyone seen the Oathmark game? I've seen a bit of content on the YouTubes about Oathmark recently, and that looks interesting as well. Definitely going to check out this Kings of War. Andy, can you stick it in the Discord for me, or send me a message, mate? Because I will forget the name of it, and then I'll be sad. But I'll have a look at it tonight when I come off the stream. What I'll do is, when I go to sleep, or try to sleep at least. Didn't sleep last night at all. When I try to sleep, I usually stick a YouTube video on with my earplugs. Find it better to listen to somebody else's voice than the ones in my head to go to sleep with. So I shall stick that on tonight. Little Kings of War. Out to play or something. I'll have a gander at it. Go up to Mantic. I'll be spending a fortune. Need to show me what it's all about. You need to. Acrylics is the way, mate. Acrylics is the only real paints. You can use enamels, but they're not as easy. Acrylics are the ones. Vallejo, really good. Army Painter, really good. Citadel. You can't really go wrong unless you buy some really, really cheap janky paints. I've not really had any bad experiences with any paints. There's some Chewy. Hey baby. Stop playing. Sit down. Sit. Just sit. Yeah, I've not really had like the Citadel whites are chalky. Vallejo. Cheers, Andy. We'll sort something out. I'll come for a trip to Mantic. Chewy, can you stop eating? You're not supposed to eat that. It says on it, do not eat, doesn't it? It does. Ah. Hang on. My dog's found a packet of desiccant. What do you want to do? Do you want to go out? Come on then. Sorry, my dogs share a black brain cell between them. Yeah, Kath, it's the way for me as well, mate. It's a lot easier to listen to somebody else's voice than the ones in my head. There we go. He's looking pretty decent now. I do like the white lance. I think that was a decent-ish choice. Might put some embellishments around it in a moment. Hi, Rupert. That's not my wife calling me daddy. That's my little boy calling me daddy from the wife's phone. Are you all right, my dude? I've not tried goldfish. I've not. Rocky Dark, how are you? Wales was awesome, mate. Wales was awesome. Tiring, but it was amazing. You know, great times on the beach. Just great times, really. Thank you, Rocky Dark. My wife will be there. Everyone say hi to Ginger Wife. That is my wife, and my son, who will be hounding my wife to watch me. Rocky, we didn't really eat out very much. We had one meal in one of the restaurants on the site, but it didn't really eat out much at all. Mostly in the caravan. To money saving exercise. Jersey, no, mate. Definitely not. Definitely not, mate. Nice thought, though. Yeah, it was just it was a static caravan on a Haven campsite, Rocky. Cost me, I think it was nearly 600 quid for the week, and that's with like free swimming and free entertainment and stuff in the evenings, which the kids loved. People dressed up in animal costumes and dancing and singing. um, I'll pass the sentiments on. She's probably seen everybody commenting on it and scarpered. Bless her. Yeah, so it's not like a little static caravan. Plenty of room for me and my family. It was actually booked for the dogs as well, but we didn't take the dogs in the end. They were looked after by a combination of the mother-in-law and my my eldest son, which was good because the weather was an absolute scorcher and the dogs would not have had much fun, to be fair. So it was a good decision. Although I do want to take the dogs back and do some lovely walks around Snowdonia, or take them up the Lake District or something at some point. The Lake District is amazing as well. Not been up there for years. Put that little gold embellishment on his crest. Holding my breath again. Thank you, Rocky. Like literally, I was confused. Hello, my love. Are you okay? Scotland is nice. Scotland is nice. I'd like to go back up to the Glencorns. Glencarns, or whatever they're called. Glencorns, isn't it? Used to do a lot of sort of hiking and stuff in my younger days. Not so much. No, I've got the little kidleys. But I'd like to get back and don't throw your miniatures. I'd like to do some more. Corey, thank you for joining me, mate. It's been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure having you here, my friend. See you on the next one. Yeah, I'm fairly happy how he's turned out. He's a decent little miniature. Just needs a little bit more stuff on his bum. Yeah, Rocky. I've got loads of ideas. Like this last few weeks, I've been trying to. I paint on live Wednesdays and Sundays. I try and fit in a bit more as and where I can. Just to keep stuff ticking over from the pile of potential. But like this last couple of weeks, that I've been trying to get loads and loads of stuff done for the channel, like in the back, so it can continue going in the fuck my life. Can't say it. Thank you. Angle. That it's going on. But hopefully over the next couple of weeks, I'll be able to put some of them ideas into practice. And you're right, like the less polished stuff, and that is definitely, it's where I'm at, mate. Because you can't polish a turd. You can roll one in glitter though. Bro, Rocky, I don't. Yeah, it's possible. It is possible. I can do that. Well, right. In theory, Silent Spacer, this is Moonstone. This is Doug the Flatulent from a game called Moonstone. And he's an awesome little mini. Can you see him? He's a goblin riding a pug. And he's brilliant. Google Moonstone the game. It's by Goblin King Games, and they've got a couple of starter sets and stuff. But I got this as a Secret Santa gift a couple of years ago, and this is the first miniature that I've got done. Yeah, and that's literally why I've got it. Really, the miniatures are amazing. Rocket. What I want to do is, you can't really see. You can see me because I've got a camera there as well now. I want to get another camera a bit better than the potato camera that's actually attached to my laptop. I'm hoping, because this is only a 720p one, but my laptop struggles to keep up with the dual camera thing, hence the lagging. But I'm hoping to get another 1080p camera there. Grey Thumb, how are we? Are you okay, mucker? Nice to see you. What you painting tonight? Grey Thumb is one of the best painters I've seen. He's awesome. Active Fryer, have a good evening, my man. Take it easy. But what I want to do is get some kind of thing where I can have a proper top-down view, like a proper from down, up, down, down, up. Because at the minute you're sideways. Yeah, if anybody wants inspiration for painting, have a look at Grey Thumb Hobbies over on Instagram. He chucks out some amazing work. And he's a really nice fella. So have a look at his stuff over on Instagram. You're not having a pug. That was to my wife. She gets obsessed with small furry things. That's why she married me. Before she says it. Yeah, but I think he could probably do with a little bit more weathering and stuff. Rupert, go to sleep. Oh dear. I had them on my head and it's really hurting my head. Pressing in. Yeah, so that's my little pug. They are a proper little palette cleanser. I'm just going to put some more colour on his lance because he can't have a really sparkly I'm going to be having a family argument on live with my son, who's commandeered my wife's phone, and he's refusing to go to bed apparently because he's a little monkey. If you want to play fun and games tomorrow, my boy, you need to get some rest tonight. Don't we? Rick, whose side are you on, mucker? Yay for edge. I don't like edge highlighting. I really don't like edge highlighting. I struggle with the whole concept of edge highlighting. But it looks amazing when you do it right. But he's gonna be done. I think I'm gonna stick some tuft on him. I've got about 4 billion grass tufts, by the way. They're not open ones. Got some of these micro grass tufts. These are a Temu purchase. Smashing up over there. Beg your pardon. What we got? Yeah, that'll do. Yeah, I've got I've got a whole library of grass tufts. You can't have too many grass tufts. Officially, there is like the only amount of grass tufts that is the correct amount is infinite. Robo dude, thank you. Is my phone camera upside down? Yeah. Wait, one caller. Killed it now, you see. Hang on. See if we can make it come back. Diddly-doo. That's that one. Bosh. 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 Is that better? Thank you, Robo Dude. You know, that was a deliberate mistake. And well done for spotting it. You've won yourself a prize, which is a thumbs up. Well done. Congratulations. Sorry. No wonder everyone was confused. Yeah, I could do with it. I could do. That's your camera to the fan. I could just do with like actually like knowing what I'm doing half the time. That would be a good start. But you know, it is only. Is it Monday? No, it's not, is it? Sunday. I need some tweezers. Bear me 2 seconds. If I don't use tweezers when I do grass tufting, I end up sticking grass tufts to my fingers. So it goes badly. And then I need some glue. I had the glue because I fixed one of my little girl's headbands. There's the glue. Sorry, Robo dude. It's been a expensive week in Wales, mate. Just going to stick a couple of little tufts on him. Just to add a little bit of what do you call it? Je ne sais quoi. You might have to have 3. 3's like the premium grass tuftage, I think. See, I glued me tweezers to the thing then. That could have been my fingers. And that would have been bad. There we go. And he looks alright. Robo dude, the holiday was absolutely scorching. It was scorching. all week, apart from Friday where it cooled down by about 4 degrees. Lord, thank you very much for joining me, man. It does look good. It does look good. Mediocre paint job. Like the sculpt pulls it off. Good night, Lord. Take it easy. But I'm going to call him done, and I will take some right good crappy photos and put them up on the Discord. But for now, I'm going to continue painting some more spacewolves for a little bit. Can I just ask why nobody else told me my camera was upside down? You know, you're supposed to be here to point out my mistakes. Terrible. Terrible. Got my decals on order. That actually might be a like, because I was... it was intentional. It was an intention. It was a happy accident. Well, technically, it was intentional. I didn't accidentally put the camera like in the clamp. You know, I intentionally put the camera in the clamp. The phone. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Nice one, Elodie. So what I'm going to do with these is, once I've got them sort of all base coated, I'm going to try oil washers on these, because I think it will give the effect that I want quite nicely. Which is like proper dark, because it'll bring down the armor quite a significant amount, which is what I want. I probably won't put any on the pauldrons, because I want them to really pop out. Poppy pauldrons. I had silver somewhere. Metallic. Not that one. Not that one. There he is. Slapchop Irish whiskey, my daughter. Yeah. Slapchop's a decent thing. I just, I don't know. I enjoy the process more when I'm just painting, I think. Like, I tend to rush painting anyway. And the things that I've slap chopped, they look alright, to be fair. I'll get some of my Krieg out and... mate, I'd love to be in beer and pants at the minute. But if I stand up, you'll get the shock of your lives. So I'm going to keep my shorts on. But what was I talking about? Yeah, slap chop. I painted the Krieg kill team in slap chop, and they came out really nicely. But for someone that tries to rush painting regardless, I find that Slapchop makes me rush even more. So I don't think it's necessarily a good thing for me personally, unless I've got a lot to get through really quick. And I suppose I have, but I'm not that desperate to smash through everything, because it's about the process for me. Enjoy the process. Squirrel. Nice. Are we going to get to see this cake tonight, mate? Yeah. Yeah. That's exact same Kill Team box. Elodie, that is one of the best reasons for it. It really is, because it does bring out all the detail really nicely. Really nicely. So in terms of like sort of progress in a few streams, we've done all right. We're getting all right. These are just 3 of them. There is more that we've painted. So we're actually smashing through them pretty quick, which is what we wanted. But not to the detriment of enjoying the process. These brushes are absolutely toss, by the way. Check the old bank and order me some Rosemary and Co. ones soon. Looking forward to getting me custom decals as well. Was Xerxes' generosity last weekend. They're yeah, well, it's Space Wolf with flames behind them, because these are going to be the embers of Fenris. So they're more psychotic Space Wolves than normal Space Wolves. So these are the ones that we've done so far. So how many have we got? We're getting there. Oh, look, I found another Moonstone miniature and another one. Oh, that's good. So of all the base coated minis at the minute, or all the primed minis at the minute, we're doing all right. I have got a big pile of minis on my desk at all the intercessors that I need to prime, but I've been printing frozen bases off, which are these. Obviously they need a bit of a clean up, and these are not infantry bases for a start, but I want to paint. I've got a test base somewhere that I painted a little bit last week, but I'm not sure I like it, because you can really see the layer lines once it's got a bit of paint on it, and now it's dry. So unless I've got a resin printer, which I ain't, and I don't really want, well I do, but I don't really want one, because of the toxicity of the that's a song, isn't it? System of a Down. Toxicity. Yeah, so I'm not really sure. But what I'm probably going to do is do a couple more test bases, see how we can sort of sand it down and stuff like that, and we'll go from there. And we'll see what we can do with these ice bases, because I think they'd look cool. But we've got loads of snow that you guys told me off for trying to eat the other week, because apparently it's plastic and it'll make me die. No, I've not tried filler primer yet, Goldfish. That is one of my my next sort of ventures. Have you got any recommendations on filler primer? Because that would be banging. Is the snow yellow? No, it's not yet, but it will be by the time I finish with it, mate. Definitely. So this, I think this is got one more. I'm going to try and get the base coats on these tonight. What time are we at? Oh, it's only 10:15. Early doors, guys and girls. Early doors. The night is yet young. Just the rest of us ain't. But I used to have Space Wolves back in second edition. I didn't have a Space Wolf army, but because I was a wee boy. But I had some Long Fangs and I had some Space Wolf Terminators and I had a Rune Priest in Terminator armor that my grandma bought me for my birthday once. But yeah, so this is like a little bit of a nostalgia project, I guess, because I've wanted Space Wolves for ages. Looking forward to the live stream on the 13th of September, not August. In aid of the mental health. Oh, I've got something to show you. Mind sent me Fruit of the Loom, nonetheless. Fruit of the Loom. This is the official Mind charity stream t-shirt, which I'll be wearing throughout the 15 hours of live streaming on the 13th of September. If you fancy giving, please give. Me just giving things in my description, I think. Naughty Mind, yeah. Very, very true, Clyde. Very true. It's all a bloody tangled mess in my head, I tell you. You ask my bloody therapist. Yeah. I'm gonna get the Temu stamping plates out tomorrow. And do a quick video on them and how they. Well, it won't be quick. It'll take me a while, but on how they perform and whether they're worth it, because they're only a couple of quid each. And I know they're not the official branded stamping plates, like with the official iconography that you can get from. I think it's not Goblin Games or something like that. which are awesome. But I've got a lot of variety, and the most important thing, because they're from Temu, I got a Hello Kitty ones, which I'm going to do for my daughter. And if they work, I might get some of the Snot Goblin Games ones. But they're about, you can get about 10 Temu plates for one Snot Goblin Games plate, which is the, I know it's the scale of economy. And Temu is a nasty, evil Chinese corporation that profiteers and does stuff. But at the end of the day, money talks, doesn't it? I guess. I will get some of the Snot Goblin Games ones if I can get the hang of these Temu ones. But yeah, what I'll do is I'll record them and try and keep it as raw as I can, because I'm sure it's not going to go so well. Because there's a bit of a process that you have to learn, and if it's anything like putting a Robo Dude. Oh, Rich, I had mine in tears not last week because I was on holiday. The week before, I was like, "Are you all right?" Yeah. Feel sorry for him. Having to work with people like us that's done things like we have, Rich. It's not. It's not healthy. It's not healthy for him. My next lore video, Robo Dude, I've got a couple in mind. One, because of the figures that I'm painting at the minute, I'd say it's about 90% of the way there, this script for the Spacewolves, which is something that I wanted to do. But I also want to branch out into sort of Old World and Age of Sigmar. So I'd like to do, which I've just started, trying to summarise in my own unique style the end times from the old world into the conversion of Age of Sigmar, and what happened there, and then just like a quick sort of, well, it won't be quick, it'll be about 20 minutes or so. But yeah, so end times in Old World into Age of Sigmar and up to sort of present day Age of Sigmar lore. Because I think that the lore is pretty much unappreciated, but there is loads and loads of lore. Especially like with the Vermintide, the Scaventide, and like, I mean, I don't know whether anyone's massive on the Black Library books, but the what they call the Gloom Spike Gits. I can't remember the name of the book now. There's a few, but the books are bloody amazing. Well worth a read. Funny, they are funny. Yeah, so I'd like to do Spacewolves. Yeah. Yeah, Squirrel. Therapy for the therapist from the therapede. That is exactly the way it goes sometimes. So yeah, next lore video that'll probably get out on Wednesday, because obviously I've had a week off with Wales and stuff. Not like the killer version, the country version. So I want to do stamping plates tomorrow, and I'll try to get that done and out tomorrow morning well, to recorded tomorrow morning, probably edited and out by tomorrow evening, depending on how busy I am during the day. And then Space Wolf Lore will probably be my next. Well, it will be my next one to drop because the script's already there. It's just got to do a proofread, and just go back over it, and then I'll absolutely butcher it. Andy, the Heresy Lore is amazing, and I love it. And I've read all the. Well, I haven't read all the Heresy books. That is a lie. I've read about. I think I got to about 15. And then I picked out some of the other ones, like later down in the series. Not read End and the Death yet, but I want to. But yeah, but I feel like it's been done to death, and I don't know whether it will suit my kind of style of waffle. I've done kind of the Emperor and stuff, which covers some of the heresy. But yeah, probably Space Wolf next. Then it'll be Age of Sigmar. If you want me to do a heresy lore video, like a summary of the entire heresy in 20 minutes, I can get it a go, mate. 60, is it 64 or 65 books? I'd have to get some reading done because I've only read, I'd say about 15, 16 books in all. I'd like to do, like the Astra Militarum, I'd like to do the Gaunt's Ghosts lore. The Tanith first and only, because that is a phenomenal set of books. I've read them through like once and a half now. The thing is, there's so much lore, isn't there? It's just ridiculous how much lore there is. So I'll do the Space Wolf one because that's like the next one out. Next one, it's there, ready to be done. I can do that this week without too much of a drama. Then I've got a topic for the mental health video on Friday because that feels like a thing that I should keep doing now because I've released a mental health video every Friday apart from last Friday, and I felt absolutely dog shit about that. But I've got so many ideas with that, like wonky head, fucking old bugger here. He's the king of wonkiness. Elodie, thank you for joining me, mate. You're a legend. But what I'll do is I'll put out a poll of 4 or 5 options. Try and get that out tomorrow and see what you guys and girls want me to do. Because at the end of the day, I do what I want on this. Like the mental health videos are the most important. Like that is like therapy for me in my own talking to myself sometimes. And I know I've gone like specifically onto the wargaming thing at the minute and sort of overcoming the some of the barriers, but they're very personal barriers to me, especially like going to the wargaming clubs and stuff like that. I was supposed to go down to my local wargaming club on the Friday just before I went on holiday, but I didn't go because I haven't been there before. My head's preventative, and yeah, didn't go. And I was supposed to be doing something for the channel with them, but I had to apologise to the organiser and said, look, I ain't going to make it. My head's gone all funny. I apologise. Can we rearrange for another time? And that's it's not the easiest thing to kind of level with yourself all the time, you know. I'm yeah, struggle with people more now than I ever have done in my life, and I've been in some pretty shit situations with people, and never once worried, batted an eyelid or anything. And now I struggle to go to my own local gaming club full of people that are like-minded and absolutely fine. I'm just like, nah. I mean, stranger danger is a thing, right? Clyde, I didn't like the Fulgrim. I didn't like Fulgrim. Thanks, Rich. That's what I like talking to you lot. Because it kind of takes me out of my comfort zone without taking me out of my comfort zone, almost. And you're fucking amazing. The fact that you sit here and put up my waffling. But yeah, get in there. Get in there. Yeah, I didn't like Fulgrim Heresy book too much at all. Don't know whether that's because I don't really like Fulgrim himself as a character, and I don't really like the Emperor's Children that much as a chapter. It's not that I dislike him. It's just like they're not my vibe. I love the Mortarian one. Yeah, Andy, you got to do that slowly, mate. You know, and make sure you're on the right one. Like it weren't till I started therapy a little while ago, and I was on the maximum of fucking hell, what was it called? Sertraline. Like I was on 150 mil sertraline a day. That was trying to manage my anxiety and the demons that visitors, and felt more numb than anything. And it weren't until I spoke to my therapist and she said, like, she was like, bloody hell, that's a high dose, and you're still getting these thoughts and feelings and stuff. Have you thought about reviewing it? And I spoke to the doctor, and they're like, yeah. And they put me on something else, begins with a fluoxetine. Yeah, I think it is fluoxetine. There's fluoxacillin, which is an antibiotic, and it was not that one. We are all weird, Robo Dude. Thank you. And I'm on 20 mil of this one, and I feel better than I did on 150 mil on the other one. So it just depends what suits you. So if it's not working, try a different thing. Because fucking life's a bitch. If you're struggling. But I feel like I'm managing much better on a lower dose of a different antibiotic than I was on the not antibiotic, antidepressant. Yeah. Yeah. So my therapy is like my key, and I mean she's an amazing amazing therapist, and she encouraged me because I get fluoxetine, propranolol as well to try and reduce the physical symptoms of the PTSD, like the racing heart and the sweats and fucking shit like that. And my therapist, I've actually been able to engage better with my therapy because I've been taking the propranolol as per her instructions, like half an hour, 40 minutes before the session starts. So it just takes the edge off. I don't end up wanting to smash my room up. That'd be bad, wouldn't it? and she's actually incorporated putting these. So yeah, well done, Kath. I mean, one day I will come off it all, but it won't be till after my therapy's done. I can't imagine. God knows how long she's going to put me through that torture till it's done, I guess. Wait and see. That's why we've got the Discord. That's why I'm doing this. It's not. It is for me. It's also for you. The amount of people that I had. I've lost the fucking silver. There it is. The amount of people that's put comments, sent me messages on Instagram about the videos that I've put out and stuff like that, and the amount of people that said it's already helped them. That's what it's about. I've already, I've lost friends through suicide, and if I can, because people don't talk because we're too brave or too stupid or not brave enough, or we think people judge us or laugh at us or think we're weak for showing our feelings and go, you know what, that was absolutely wank. I don't want to do that again. Instead of going, that was awesome. When can I go again? Let's do it again. I've up to now, pretty much, my life's been quite a violent ride through various services and stuff, and that leaves scars, physical ones and mentalist ones. And if I can save somebody else's sanity through opening up myself, yeah, absolutely rocky. Absolutely robo, dude. Boxing. I can't, like, I ain't really got a good fight left in me anymore. My hands are arthritis up to the max. So yeah, can't do anything full contact anymore. I've got one good punch with each hand, and that's me about out of the game then, mate. But this is therapy to me. But yeah, that's why I'm doing the Mind live stream, because mine's a charity that can provide support outside of the NHS bloody waiting lists, months and months of waiting lists. And well, you've probably seen it on my thing. It's in memory of Andy, Matt, Paul, and Gaz. And there's others. Anyway, on to brighter topics, eh? That fucking nosedive, didn't it? Sorry. So, yeah, if you can all come along on the 13th of September, don't have to give anything to the charity. Just stick your head in on the stream like you do now. Because I'll be sat here from normal time, 8:30, till, was it 11 o'clock the next day? In my lovely blue Mine t-shirt. And try and raise some spondoolies for the charity. Robo dude, mate, yes. That's right, Rocky, mate. Rocky, the charity stream is on the 13th of September. It's a Sunday night, same as tonight. So it's like my normal stream, but instead of a few hours, it's going to be 15 hours. Squirrel, you're right, mate. Rocky, you need to tell me how to do this on the Discord, mate. I've heard it's possible to do like dual stream, but I don't think. I know I ain't got a Twitch account, but I can set one up dead easy. Is it better on Twitch? I'm going to be getting a Space Wolf Combat Patrol. Squirrel man, you just be there, mate. Don't like your guys' generosity is amazing, and what you've done to support me so far, like gobsmacking and breathtaking, and you're all fantastic, and I'm glad I can maybe bring you all a bit of entertainment or whatever. But yeah, 13th of September, it'll be 8:30 till the next day. It's 15 hours for the 1 in 15 of us that will attempt the old Harry Carry in our lifetime. And like I say, in memory of some good old friends that are no longer with us. And if they'd have found it a bit easier to talk to, or found a service that was a bit easier to reach, because like you say, NHS ain't the best. And private is bloody expensive. And it will be a mini mental health marathon. But I'll be stocking up on sugar-free Monster, not Monster, the Gorilla, or whatever it is, Kong from Lidl. And I'll be buying the Space Wolf Combat Patrol from Wayland Games. Affiliate link in the description if you want out for yourselves. Yeah, so just be there. And Rocket, is it Rocket? If you got both space streaming at the same time, more reach. Yeah, I've got no fucking squirrel. My hands shake at the best of times, kid. Doing all right tonight. But yeah, I'll be definitely keeping. Have you seen the Lucy Curtis stuff in the news? No. What's the Lucy? Who's Lucy Curtis? Sorry, completely ignorant to that, Robo dude. Apologies, my friend. I would love to do that, Robo dude. I have potentially got somewhere where we can do it at my local scout hut. Which wouldn't cost very much, just covering the electric and the heating if we need it. And we obviously bring our own scran and stuff. But yeah, that's something I'd like to organise. I'd like to organise like a gaming event as well, like a gaming marathon, gaming weekend, whatever events. Don't know. Not necessarily for charity, but if we can raise money for charity at the same time, we'll have a. I'll see if I can get a mined donation box and just have it sat there, and then there's no pressure. If you want to give, you can give. My Just Giving page is there. It's called GingerDwarf Wargaming. Exactly, Catherine. Exactly. And that's one of the things. That's fucking awful, Robo dude. I'm gonna have a look at that. What a man. What a man. And that's a public service all the way, mate. That's a public sector all the way. They will throw money at a problem to make it go away, instead of spending money on the problem to make it not a problem in the first place. I'd like to do a 24-hour charity stream, but I've got kids, mates. it'll drive me wife mad. Maybe once, like, I'm still relatively new to this YouTubing business. I've only been doing it a few months, and the streaming business. Once I'm a bit more au fait with it, and yeah, absolutely. What I'll do is I'll set up a Twitch account, because I can do that dead easy. That's just signing up, isn't it, with the emails. And what I'll do is I'll probably do a test stream tomorrow. The thing is, my laptop is like it's not. Well, it's crap. I'll be honest. It's a ThinkPad L14, Gen 1, old one. I'm not sure it will hold up to dual streaming, but I've got a couple of months until the stream, so Mad Tree Python, welcome, and good effort for painting Death Guard. I'd love to get mine out to show you, and the Death Guard. I ain't got any to hand. I'll get my Mortarian out to show you at some point. Get on my Discord. I'll put some up on there, kid. And get on the Discord and show me yours. What's that? Well, Barry Curtis is actually a legend. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be good, Rocky. That would be good. I'd love that. I really would love that, mate. I'll see if I can get the dual stream working anyway. I'll do a test stream tomorrow or something for 10 minutes. See if my laptop catches fire. But I've got a couple of months till then. And if there's anything I can do to improve me IT and hardware, like I say, I'm heading on down to CEX this week and dropping in some of my games that I never use because they've got a webcam that's like a 4K doofer, so I'm going to give that a bash. Not as a replacement to my phone, but as a replacement to my heads-up camera, because the one on my laptop's not brilliant, and I can then free up my laptop to be like not right in front of me. Yeah. Yes, Catherine. I think the support for veterans is getting better. But there's still a lot of years of neglect to catch up on. What was I talking about? Yeah, I'll set up a Twitch because if I can dual stream, I don't know how it'll work, but we'll give it a bash. Can I, Rocket? You seem to be the technical IT guy. You need to walk me through this on the Discord on how, because obviously I can read your chats because I can see me on the stream in front of me right now doing the paintings. Yeah, I want the whole gang, Andy. The whole gang. Yeah, can I make because obviously I can see the chats. Yeah, and I need to see if I haven't got a following. Yeah, I've met some World War II veterans. Yeah, Rocky. My granddad was one, and I've met others. But they're of an age where they didn't really talk about. Just didn't really talk about it. You couldn't get. They were amazing people. My granddad was the. Well, I lived with my grandma and granddad when I was younger, till I was about 13. Then went into the army when I was 16. And my granddad's. If I can compare myself to my granddad and come up at least half of what he was, then I'll be happy. You know what I mean? My granddad was everything to me. But he was a legend. But he never used to talk about the army. Lag Avenger? Iwo Jima. Bloody hell. Well, that's right, mate. That's right, Andy. And it's weird. I remember the only thing that I remember my granddad talking about, and it's one of the it sort of rang true with me. It's like when the war was won, allegedly, he was redeployed to Austria somewhere on border patrol, and like there was still Germans soldiers, and this was like I think it was like 1945. There were still border clashes going on, and he was like you still get Nazis taking pot shots at you over the border and then legging it and stuff like that. Um, right, done some good progress tonight, haven't we? You know what? I'm excited to do Beaky. Is Noah off? Noah, thank you, mate. Yeah, Rocky, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. People are going to stick by what they know. Thank you for joining me, mate. It's been an absolute pleasure. Some good chats tonight. I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed it. To be fair, it is coming up to 11 o'clock, and it's time for me to have a big wee and take myself off to bed in a minute. So I'm just going to clean my brushes. I'm actually going to do it proper with some soap and everything because I've got this lovely smelling soap that makes my brushes really nice and clean. But yeah, it's been like I really enjoy streaming. I really do. If Rocky can help me get set up on Twitch as well, I've got no following on Twitch. That's it. A spa bath, Rocky. Try to look after me brushes, and it only takes a couple of seconds to get all this shit out of them. Look after your kit, and your kit will look after you. Rich, thank you, matey. Show you the progress. Right. This is why I need different different camera stuff because I can't shift stuff around. So we've got. Let me line up. Let me move this shit out of the way. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of them. There's 5. He's half done. And then he's a little scout dude. He's on a frozen base. He's going to be one of the test ones with some filler primer. And then we've got he's another scout dude. 2, 3, and then where's Doug the Flatulent? He was done tonight as well. So some good progress, and it's a nice little What have we done these on 3 streams? 3 streams of 3 hours, so it's 9 hours for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 nearly models, and it's not like I've been. Thank you very much, dude. Yeah. No, Doug the Flatulent is from Moonstone the game, dude. Oh, Robo, dude. That is the best ever. Yes, Squirrel. Yeah, it's from Moonstone the game. It's Doug the Flatulent, and then there's Beaky Bobby here, and I think he's called like Sid the Squire or something. It's like a whimsical little fantasy game, but the miniatures are just proper nice and worth painting just for painting. They're just brilliant. And I know my painting job's not amazing, but I'm proud of it. And when I get them all set up, they're going to be looking amazing. What does my entire area look like? Yeah, got a window, the 3D printer in the shelves. The dog's brilliant. It's Moonstone the game, so it's like a cross between Mordheim, which is an old skirmish game. I haven't got any more painted ones, but Beaky Bobby is the next on my list, mate. But you can't really see much of his detail because he's just black. But he's like a little flashing goblin full of potions and stuff. And he'll be really, really cool to paint. And he's like got a feather headdress and a plague doctor's mask. And he's going to be amazing. But it's like a whimsical little thing. What? Yeah, it's all like I want more moonstones to show off. I want to. It's like an underrated game. I've absolute Discworld vibes, mate. These fairies, these trolls, these giant rabbits, these like flintlock, black powder snipers. There's all kinds of things, and it's all like dead whimsical and nice. And it's about finding moonstones, which is a bit like Mordheim was finding weird stones. It's about finding these moonstones and having a little fight over moonstones. And yeah, I want to get the starter set. It's about 50 quid, but I want like yeah, it's worth it. I will be getting the starter set because of the models are just amazing. It's worth it. Discworld's my jam as well. I think I've read everything Terry Pratchett's done, apart from the whole Long Earth, Long Mars, Long Utopia series, because that was dog shit, I'll be honest. But it weren't really Discworld. It was Terry Pratchett and someone else. Can't remember. But yeah, what I'll do is I will grab the starter set at some point, and I'll do a full. It's one of the things that's on my list to do. I want to do battle reports of Moonstone, Necromunda, 40k. I want to do it all. I just want to keep getting content out there for you guys and girls, really, for you to enjoy. Thief of Time is a good book. If you can, read Night Watch. That's the one about the one about the press is, oh god, what's that one called? I can't remember what it's called, but it's amazing. And the one about the post office, Kings of War. Yes, Andy, Kings of War. There was so many good games. Night Watch. Interesting Times. I read back to back about 26 times. I used to get to the end and start again. I only had 2 books with me at the time. The Truth. The Truth is the book. Yes. Small Gods is a great book. The Night Watch is the best. Yeah. Yeah, I've read everything that he's done. Thud's one of my favourites. Soul Music, Mort. Spain have won. Congratulations, Spain. That is amazing news. The Night Watch is, yeah, it's sad. Yeah, I could do that. I really enjoyed more. I think my son nicked all my Discworld books though because he's a sod. I know I've still got some of them. I've got about 20 books, but he was like, "Oh, can I borrow this? Can I borrow this? Can I borrow this?" Um, yeah, I can do that. I could murder a Curry. Light fantastic, interesting times. Light fantastic. Reaper Man. Reaper Man was awesome. Right, I am. What's that? I don't know what the show's on the BBC. Yes, Guards. That's the one with that's focused on. Oh, what's her name? She was a werewolf. Oh, what's his name? I like I like the sausage seller as well, and I like the wizards. I like Rincewind. Rincewind was one of my favourite characters. Going Postal was brilliant. Vimes, yeah, with Vimes, Carrot. Was it Angria? Angria. Vimes, Carrot, Angria. And oh, what's the dwarf copper? Nobby Knobs. That's it. Nobby Knobs. There was a dwarf copper as well. Dibbler. That's him. Yes, Angua. Yeah, they're brilliant. I'll get all my Discworld books out, and I've lost a few of them over the years because like mine are the old school ones with the absolutely amazing covers and the proper dog-eared carrot. But the absolutely fabulous books, fabulous books. Reading's Angua von Uberwald. That's it, mate. That is the woman. She's phenomenal. Yes, on that light Discworld note, I shall love you and leave you all. Thank you for joining the stream. Thank you, Clyde, for your amazing generosity again, and welcome to the 10 new members because that's awesome. And I'll be doing a stream again probably Wednesday night, depending on how things go with the summer holidays and the kids and stuff. But I will be. Absolutely, yeah. I'll do anything. I'll put anything out there. Don't like, yeah, yeah. I can do book reviews. I like reading. I'm reading. What's he called? I keep wanting to say Sid Vicious, but it's not. It's Dungeon Crawler Carl at the minute, and that's good. Anyway, take it easy, and love you all. Yeah, man. Take it easy, and I'll see you soon.